Alright, welcome back from the longest time lapse ever, perhaps. Did you watch it all? Be honest with me, leave a comment below. I don't blame you if you didn't watch everything. Anyway, now let's go through with what I did. I didn't record everything, of course, because there are some small changes around here that it didn't bear needed recording, like adding this Chinese lantern there on the balcony and same on the other side over there. And then there's some life preservers in the bathrooms in case you drown in the bathtub or something. And then the banners are also new. This one has the world banners on it. And this side has piranha banners that I got from the piranha farm down below. Then there's a new fishing quest reward right there. A ship's wheel. You can't really see it. It's pretty dark, but there it is. And then these floors don't have anything new, but down here we have a new bone floor. So I finally got the bone wand, which was needed to build not all of this, but build the walls. It should actually be in here. Yes, there it is. A super rare drop from the dungeon enemies. So I used that to build these two. At first I only built on this side, as you may or may not have seen in the time-lapse. But then I decided to also build on that side because I couldn't fit all the furniture in here that well. And then I moved the pink dungeon room from here to further down below, which you'll see later. Anyway, this room has like the bathtub, chandelier, and mimic banners, skull lanterns or whatever hanging from the ceiling, and a frickin' zombie invading my house. And there's a chandelier, workbench, bone welder, which is used to make all the furniture, a painting called Catacomb, and a hanging skeleton. Here we have a sofa, bookcase, lanterns, skeleton banners, and a painting, which I don't remember what it's called, something bone. I chose all the like bone related paintings for here. You have table and chairs, more skeleton banners. These ones I think were skeleton mage banners, or maybe it was those over there. Either one. And there's a chandelier and clock. Again, mimic banners, lanterns, chandelier. This thing's a bed. And there's a not bench, a freaking chest with all bone stuff in it, excess stuff. There's a dresser, another hanging skeleton right side up this time. Piano, lamp, and two paintings. This one was called Skellington J. Skellingworth. Pretty funny. Reference to what's that Tim Burton movie with the skeletons in it? I forgot. And this one's called Bone Warp. And then in the Skyward level, I just changed the banners to gravity banners over there. And then this floor has new banners too. These are bird banners from the farms below. And this side has new paintings. Some of these, like half, are new. And to get them, I actually had to like build rooms in different biomes, such as up here. This is a room. It's got just a table and chair and a torch and a door. Pretty basic. To get a sky painting, probably that one or this. Yeah, that one in the middle. And then there's a room over here in the snow biome to get this painting, and one over here in the corruption to get a corrupt painting. But for this one I actually had to bring the king statue with me and rig it with a switch there, and then teleport all the male NPCs there to get the painter there. So he would sell me the painting, the corruption painting, because this is an unlivable room. There's too much corruption around it, so I had to circumvent that by teleporting him there. This guy, his name is Guido, because there were other building related accidents. All of them didn't just happened to the traveling merchants. We also lost Lorenzo the painter, Petra the stylist, and the clothier whose name I forgot. Everyone else should be old. Yeah, Charles, Madeline, Terrell, Noggs, Isaac, There's Terra and Diaz down there. Funny fact, Katie is also a Finnish name, but when it's spelled like that, but you actually pronounce it Kati. Just like the previous stylist Petra was also a Finnish name. That's a lot of eyes right there. Oh yeah, then there's also a room in the jungle over here to get another painting for this room. And then here in the wet bar I've changed the banners from those gravity banners up there to these Lost Hope of Man banners. I thought the color and the name of them fit pretty well with the bar. And here I've removed two of the water chests because I've moved the contents elsewhere. This one now has cloud stuff and this one has nothing in it currently. Nothing new with these four floors, but oh god, there's a freaking zombie right there. But these floors are entirely new. How the hell did they get in? Well, speaking of them getting in, I should activate my new traps by flicking these switches, and as you can see I've rigged them with the fireworks too, but let's not go to them yet because I'm going down the line from top to bottom. So here we have two rooms made out of normal wood that are filled up with different crafting benches or stations. That's why they got in. The freaking door was open. Here we got like heavy workbench, sawmill, extractinator, furnace, workbench, and this spot is reserved for a mithril anvil that I'll get in hard mode. And there's the viewing station, fire, campfire thing, tinkering table, glass kiln, another workbench with normal anvil. There's the Hellforge, and a bookcase which you use to make magic spells later on in hard mode. And finally the dyeing vat plus loom for dyeing and cloth related stuff. And then there's copper chandeliers above, marching bone banners, and there's a nice background activity going on here with the fireworks and traps going off. And a few trophies. There's oh god, freaking zombie got in somehow again. There's the Eater of Worlds, and over here we have the King Slime one. And then there's a bunch of statues and chests up there. The statues below kind of like represents what's up in the chest. Like this one has hammers and tools, that one has axes and ropes, this one is pickaxes and tracks, that's throwables such as boomerangs. Then we have ranged weapons like bows, and this one has melee like all the spears and such. And this side has magic items. I put a demon underneath it because they shoot you with the magic sights or spells, whatever. And then there's accessories, which has a woman statue beneath it because women accessorize more than men, most likely. And then we have ores underneath, above a anvil statue. And then there's gems above a goblin statue. I thought that would fit because in some tales goblins are go after gold and other treasures, maybe gems too. And there's a chest below the chest, a lot of chests there. And finally a star underneath consumables such as stars and all the Christmas stuff and oriental foods and summoning items over here. So yeah, that's the crafting station floor. Then below it we have a golden pyramid floor with even more chests. We got dyes there, Christmas stuff, armor, like full sets or items that belong to a full set, and then we have odd ones that don't have a set, such as the ancient golden helmet and necro helmet and whatnot. And there's animals in there, moved from up there, which still has the old name though. And then there's vanity odd items such as the old crimson cloak. And then there's the full vanity sets in there. Then we have mostly empty ones here and some of the new stuff Actually, those aren't new. I'm saving these for hard mode because I can get some hard mode ores through them easily once I open them after hard mode has been initiated. Those two are empty. Then we have stone and wood, sand and clay, dirt and mud, bee and jungle stuff, including stuff like archaeologist jacket and pants, and bee pants, which are also new. I killed the queen bee again for fun, and more drops. Too bad I got 2 pants instead of 1 pants and 1 shirt. And there's furniture and statues and lights and such over here. And shelf items like books and dishes and chalices and whatnot. So yeah, this floor is mainly chests and mannequins with all the armor here. And there's like crimson, and then there's honey, jungle, meteor, whatever thing, and then we have the ores here. I'm still missing pants for the platinum armor set there. And then there's iron and copper and such. There's a little pot, cooking pot in the corner if I want to make any foods. And the walls are sandstone bricks and golden chandeliers, along with heart lanterns and yellow torches light the place up. And to match the color theme, we got different yellow banners. There's the Omega one, and here's the Ankh one, and here's a new one that I got from another world. It's called a snake banner. And then for windows we have tainted yellow tinted glass windows, and this weird arcane wall there that changes the symbols every once in a while. And this side has pretty much the same stuff, except the trophy here is a goldfish one, while that side has a bunny fish trophy on it. And then moving on down even further into the depths, we have an iridescent level made out of iridescent brick blocks. I should have some in here. Right there, this blocks and brick walls. These are made from ash and stone, I believe. So it's a very dark place with demonic torches and hammer something banners, hellhammer banners for decoration. And Gothic furniture for the furniture. There's a bookcase, table and chairs, workbench and chair, and web covered chest over here for the ash stuff. And finally a massive painting there. That one's called the Destroyer, I believe. Yes sir, that's a mechanical hard mode boss right there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this stairwell here goes through all 3 floors, so it's a nice way to get down or up to there where I can control the traps and such. Oh yeah, there's the windows. These aren't actually windows at all. They're wallpaper called Starlight or something like that. Actually, I should have some in a chest over here. Wall decorations right there. Starlit Heaven paper. And this chest has all the paintings and also these hangable items, which I haven't found a spot yet because it turns out these are pretty damn massive, these skins. They're like 6x4 blocks or something like that. Oh, and here's another fishing quest reward, a treasure map, another wall mountable thing that I haven't found a spot for yet. And anyway, this side is pretty much identical to the other side. It's 100% identical, I believe, except of course the painting is facing the same way, so technically it's not a mirror image. And also the dishes might be in a... No, actually they are in the same spot, but it's the same thing, they're facing the same way. So not a mirror image. Oh yeah, then there's also spikes up in the ceiling and dungeon doors on the ends, and I mean on the middle here, and this spot with the diagonal roof thing going on. And then we're moving down even further into the last floor, so far at least. So now the pink dungeon wall or whatever stuff is down here from all the way over here, where I have a trap thing set up to the other side. Let's collect that stuff. Wait a minute, why did I get fireworks off of that. Interesting. Looks like they don't stay on these spots, I mean walls here that I've turned off via the actuators. So where to begin? Well, obviously I guess from the top up there we got a tiki torch and a lantern, outside lantern thingy, and fireworks that is rigged via wire into this trap, which is the spiky ball, and these dart traps, and a bunch of yellow pressure plates. Those are ones that can only be activated by NPCs and enemies. At first I put gray or brown pressure plates in there, but it turns out they can only be activated by the player or players if multiple ones are in here. An example where I've used them is right here in front of this doors here, so it opens and closes when I go past it, like that. And then there's inlet and outlet pumps here connected to each other to this pool down here, which has some lava in it, and then I can flick this button. Oh, she wants to talk to me. This button to get the lava up there to deal additional damage to any monsters, and then I can flick this button to make it go back down, and that also closes off the whole trap thing up here. So pretty nifty if I say so. And they're all, or not all, but these two switches are also wired up here, all the way up here, where I can also control both sides of the trap thingies when a blood moon or something like that happens. Oh yes, and then there's a bunch of paintings there that I thought would fit the theme. This one is like the problem of eyeballs or something like that. Since they are frequent at night and blood moons, I thought it would fit. And then there's a darkness one, obviously fits with the night theme, and moon one, and then there's a blood moon one, and that's another eyeball one, and that is the catacomb painting that we saw previously in the bone room. And then down here we have all the pink furniture, vases, bookcase, candle, workbench, chest with some extra lava in it, chairs, and stained glass, another bone warp painting, and a bunch of diabolist lamps. And these are corrupt goldfish banners that I got from the farm up there when there was a blood moon happening, so I turned on the traps to get those. And this area also has pretty much all the same stuff, except the banners are Hell March banners. And there's the staircase thing going up, and there's also a bed, a bigger table with some dishes and whatnot, more vases and chests and other pink things all over the place. Same thing on this side, which I think is identical with the left side. And so is this to an extent, but not entirely. Like the windows on that side, and there's a different painting. I forgot which this one is. It's called the Hanged Man. Let's put it back there. Also, not piranha, but corrupt goldfish statues, and the trap setup is pretty much the same with all the wires going around there. Actuators there and up there, and pressure plates there, and traps all over the place. And same thing, I can pump the lava like that and then close it off like that, and then it flows back down, and then I can just collect the rewards from down below. And then also the fireworks go off, and every time someone steps on the traps. But it looks like it doesn't work for the fireworks fountains, so I'd have to like put them over here. Let's put it right there. That should work, because that one doesn't have an actuator on it. So yeah, I've been busy, as you can see. Busy preparing for hard mode. Because once Blood Moon arrives, there's gonna be asshole clowns, like I mentioned before. That'll tear this place up, but not anymore, because they'll fall into here, which is completely bomb-proof, except, oh no, I forgot about the walls. They might not be. Oh well, those are easier to replace than actual blocks and whatnot, which are more crucial. Other preparations that I did was I added some wood into terrain around corruption spots, like over there and somewhere over here, because in hard mode sunflowers won't be blocking corruption from spreading. You need to have like wood or bricks or something like that, but it might not work because it might need to like completely go around the entire biome, which is pretty impossible to do. With this one I could do it because it's such a small amount of corruption, but not over here. All this would be impossible to encase in bricks or something. But I can always buy purification powder from the what's her name, Dryad girl, to prevent the corruption and hallow from spreading to things like the jungle, which is very crucial in hard mode these days, because there's gonna be like these golden hearts there, which you can use to increase your life even further and whatnot. So yeah, hard mode preparations are done and whatnot, so now it's time for me to put this stuff away and make some potions and prepare for the wall of flesh, finally. Alright, I've got a myriad of different potions to help defeat the wall that is made of flesh. Regeneration, Iron Skin, Swiftness, Hunter, Archery, Night Owl, Shine. Well, these are mostly just to see better. And there's Thorns, Heart Reach to pick up hearts, Mana Regen, Magic Power, Ammo Reservation, Endurance to reduce damage, and Wrath to increase damage. There were a few others that could also help, but I didn't have the materials for them. They required like specific fish that you only get from like jungle or hell, and I don't have a lava-proof fishing rod yet. I think that's like a hard mode anyway. Hard mode thing anyway. Goddammit, words. Anyway, there's a little thing here that I forgot to mention. I moved the letters here and added some wooden pillars there with ultra bright torches, and also a timer here attached to this star statue to help fight the bosses here. And then there's the ammo crate thing that gives you even more chance to not consume ammo. I already fought the Skeletron here once by killing the poor clothier, so he didn't actually die in a construction related accident. He died here or up there, where I killed him to get Skeletron out to hopefully get some cool items from him, but he didn't drop anything except like healing potions. There's such a small chance, although actually not that small. It was like 14% chance for him to drop some things, but he didn't, so damn it. Anyway, those construction related accidents were the reason I added this level here. It used to not be there, as you might have seen in the time-lapse. Anyway, up here's another little thing that I forgot to mention, these buttons that open the door. Although the bad side is I can't put one outside, because this one's like a half block to generate the waterfall. And I'm also contemplating on moving them here, because now you can't open this door inside, you have to open it outwards. And then there's also a bunny banner there. So far only one though. But enough for that, let's go to hell, just make sure I have everything. Yes, I got 2 guide dolls just in case a new one spawns before I get out of here, and then I could possibly kill the wall again with the help of these potions, because most of them last like 8 or 5 or whatever minutes. Oh, this one's only 2. Oh, it's not that crucial anyway. I don't want my legs to be seen like that. Let's change something else there. But what? God damn, it's still visible. I don't want the stupid frog legs. I guess I have to like put them there for them to not be visible. But then these are visible, and these are more crucial than jumping. Oh well. I'll have ugly frog legs then, unless I take them over there. Now we got the matching shoes for the epic hero who's falling through cobweb to hell. Where I've also made some preparation which in hindsight were kind of futile now that I have the lava waiter things. But of course it's much easier to fight the wall of flesh in this rather flat surface that I made from to the middle all the way over here than while jumping in or walking on lava and whatnot. Wait a minute, is that a skeleton? Yeah, not an actual underworld thing like that. Bad there. I need to have the obsidian shield somewhere. I have like too many accessories that could be useful. I can probably survive without the horseshoe thing, so let's leave that out. I just gotta remember not to jump a lot. Speaking of not jumping a lot, I probably don't need the balloon either. So maybe that one. But then my jump is pretty spoopy, so I could use something like the frog legs. Scuba gear, not gonna need that. This one I definitely want because I'm probably gonna use a lot of demon sights and whatnot. These help a lot too though, because they make me run faster. Well, the wall isn't that fast, but could be possible that I need to get away fast. Especially now when I'm going over there. But maybe I should change these once the battle begins, who knows. Actually, maybe not, because I still have the jetpack thing, which isn't as good at like quickly gaining height than as the balloon with the whatchamacallit, sandstorm in it.